ask questions, go on there because a lot of people that really know their stuff, including Bobby, will answer it for you. But here we go. We'll get in as many as we can. Bev sent this in. She's been growing some tulip bulbs, but she's not sure where to plant them. Can it wait until spring or if she should store them? So she's got some. She was gifted some, it sounds like.
Right. I mean, the answer to your question is, you could do it, but I don't know. I would probably take the tulip bulbs, and if you can get them in the ground, get them in the ground.
Well, it's not,
if
they're
you
not frozen.
Can't, put them in a paper bag and put them in the, if you have an extra refrigerator, put them in the vegetable bin and plant them as soon as you can, or stick them in a pot and grow them that way next spring. But, I'd get them in the ground if I could.
Yeah, the ground's not frozen.
No, the ground's not even frozen until December.
So well, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen in November?
Yeah, who knows?
But get it in,
Yeah,
right?
get it
It's
in the
not too
ground.
late.
Put it in the ground.
Okay. Okay, great question. Should Jane trim her hostas?
Well, Jane, when we started 30-something years ago, I would have told you, yeah, cut them hostas right down to about 2 inches because that's the best thing for them. Now people are saying, well, leave your hostas up, let Mother Nature, in the spring clean them up. So you have two choices. You can leave them up for the insects and not caterpillars, but insects to have a place, to winter. Or in the spring when your leaves start to yellow and mush, just cut them back then. Either way, you cut them now, leave them, or cut them in the spring.
And I think the only thing I do cut to the ground is hostas because they do melt, but I leave everything else up, and those little hollowed out stems become all these homes for all these beneficial insects.
Stems are excellent for bees too.
Yeah, all those beneficial insects that you really want. And also it gathers that snow.
Yep,
right?
and it holds the snow around
Keep
it.
like 8 inches or something, or just leave everything if you don't want to do stuff, but maybe the hostas just because they're so melty and messy. Janet's Christmas cactus isn't looking so hot, according to Janet. It's 30 years old and she's repotted it 5 years ago. Does she need to repot it again?
Well, when you read a little deeper into this one, she said that when she pulled it out or looked at it, it was all roots. If it's nothing but roots, there's no soil there to hold any of the water. That certainly looks like it needs a good drink of water. So the first thing I would do is stick it in a bucket full of water for a couple hours and let it rehydrate. But if it is totally nothing but roots, pull it out, slice the roots up in 2 or 3, maybe 4 places, and then put it in a bigger pot about 2 inches, because she did say later on that it's full of roots.
So bigger pot, more soil.
Bigger pot, more soil.
Is there special soil for Christmas cactus, or can you just use a good potting soil?
No, I would use potting soil.
Okay,
just regular
bigger pot,
because it's not really a cactus.
But
right.
cut it up. You're right, it isn't a cactus. Okay, Lisa wants to know if these things on this leaf are alive and if it's just a growth. I've seen a lot of this too.
Right,
so.
well, they're galls, and it is like a nest for either a fungus or insect eggs, but they're harmless. There's nothing to do. You don't have to worry about them. They don't kill your tree. They're just unsightly or real cool, depending how you want to look at it.
So there's either an insect in there or it's just fungus?
It could be eggs or it could just be some sort of fungal growth. That's
okay, so don't worry about it, but maybe get it out of the house.
No, I think that's outside. That's outside.
That's outside.
That was an outside tree. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And real quick, make sure that when the leaves come down to mulch them in. Mulch. And whatever you can't mulch in, pick up, because you don't want that mat of leaves down, right?
And there's like 2 theories on that. Some say leave it, that it'll break down and go away. I think matting it is an issue, so I like mulching it up. And if it's in your beds, leave it in your beds. It's the best ground cover.
Blow them into your beds.
Then best you could cover.
That's such a good idea, and they'll melt down right into the. Hopefully you have mulch
the way
and not rocks.
nature does it, right?
Yeah,
no
I
rocks.
love it.
We don't like rocks.
All right. Our growth care page is fantastic, so check it out. There's a lot of great people on there helping you out, and it's a really fun place just to scroll through and check out. So coming up next, we're going to